Aha! We're back with the power of shellac. Y'all, we're getting out some good and hard to find stuff today. 100-year-old blues tale, largely centered around Atlanta, Georgia. It grabs my attention because we get to talk about barbecue and grave sites and blues and prisons and 78 RPM records all together. Our star is Robert Hicks, who recorded as Barbecue Bob in Atlanta. He worked as both pitmaster and entertainer in North Atlanta's Tidwell's restaurant in the 1920s. In Atlanta, Barbecue Bob recorded over 60 tunes on the Columbia label. In 1902, Robert Hicks was born in Walnut Grove, Georgia, and was known to play in Lithonia, Georgia, where his brother Charlie Hicks had been born in 1900. We're going to get back to him because he's a star in this Georgia or Piedmont style blues too. These young men learned to play guitar with lessons from Covington, Georgia's Savannah Dip Weaver, mother of equally famous Curly Weaver and grandmother of Cora Mae Bryant. We're talking about some deep Georgia blues pedigree here. As I said, Barbecue Bob recorded over 60 sets in Atlanta. It's well documented. It's fairly readily available on modern media today. But these 78 records are really treasures. I've upgraded my home security system. Barbecue Bob moved to Atlanta, and he and his brother did some joint recordings. Brother Charlie was known as Laughing Charlie. Columbia called these race recordings, and Barbecue Bob's first recording sold over 15,000 copies. Our star, Barbecue Bob, was really a star. But he died in Lithonia, Georgia at the age of 29. The year was 1931. A blues artist, yes, but this had nothing to do with gambling or poison or guns. Barbecue Bob died from a combination of tuberculosis and pneumonia brought on by influenza. His body was returned to Walnut Grove. He's buried there at the Walnut Grove Methodist Church Cemetery. We lost Barbecue Bob at the age of 29 in 1931. His brother Charlie had his own contract with Columbia and had been recording as Laughing Charlie. He continued to perform into the 1950s. Some sources report that Laughing Charlie was moody and introverted and became a mean and dangerous drunk. There were some scrapes with the law, whatever that means. Charlie Hicks, Laughing Charlie, reportedly murdered a man in December 1955. He was sentenced to 20 years. He was imprisoned in Cairo, Georgia, and reportedly became a prisoner trustee. But he died of a cerebral hemorrhage there, in prison, in Cairo, age 63, in 1963. Charlie Hicks is buried with other family members at Lincoln Cemetery in Atlanta. There's a whole lot more where this came from, but we're here for the music. Here we have Barbecue Bob and Laughing Charlie in a style called crosstalk. We're hearing It Won't Be Long Now. This was recorded in Atlanta, Georgia, November 9th, 1927, and sold 16,750 copies.
How you trying to barbecue that meat? I don't see anything funny about that. Ain't you afraid you get blamed? Oh no, I know my stuff on that. I'm making it good juicy. That way people like it, these days with gravy running out. Well, I've been burning so much till I'm afraid everything looks hard. You don't know your stuff. You got to learn your onions on that. You know my best gallon's with? Which one was that, Willie? Yeah, she left last night. What's the matter with you and her? You mustn't take the payroll home. Yeah, I take my payroll. I borrowed $15. Oh, well, a case like that, very easily figured out. Another mule kicking in your stall. Done kick a little harder than you can kick. My gal, she quit too last week. Who, your gal done quit too? She done stayed home. What's the matter with you and her? I figured the case kind of like yours. Same dog bit you must have snapped at me. But you know, I don't worry about one woman. There's 5 watts in this town. First, second, third, fourth, and fifth. And I got 5 gal each ward. Out of 25 women, I know I can keep to suit some of them. That's 2 things I never run at no way. What is that? Streetcar and a woman. Well, that's why you out there. Nothing be long. Well, I'm gonna try not to worry over about 2 or 3 years, don't I? Why we sing these little blues? Let's go. Tell me, mama, baby, what's the matter now? Oh, tell me, baby, honey, what's the matter now? There you tried to quit me, honey, you don't know how. Well, it ain't no love, better sure ain't no getting along. Well, it ain't no love, mama, sure ain't no getting along. Said my gal treat me so mean that I don't know right from wrong. Take risks and it make mud dry, you can call it done. Take risks and it make mud